What's up? Yep, we're facing Louisville, and we're like favored. They're not very good.
Basketball may reign supreme in this state, but on this day, the Cards and the Cats are on the gridiron for the vaunted Governor's Cup, and the attention of every blade of bluegrass will be right here. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Finding an escape route. He found some really good running room on that one. It just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive.
We won 15.
Kentucky's offense will get the first crack at it here. They painted the state big blue in a Kentucky blowout the last time they saw the Cards.
And I think it's always fun to watch the response. In rivalry games, when one side gets smashed and they have to hear about it from the opponent, it usually ends up being a pretty good game.
Yeah, they brag a lot in this state. It doesn't matter that either team really haven't been in the national championship picture for years. This game matters.
Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, third and long coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. A strike downfield.
That was a strike.
They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Wildcats have it with a first and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Oh.
You want to settle everybody in on the road? You want to take the nerves away? Run the football. Really, really good job. The offensive line, they're physical and nasty. They're not nervous. They're not worried about this crowd getting loud. They just want to hit you right in the mouth, and they started the game off with some good physicality.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, mowing up, stuffing the run.
He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1.
How nice is it in this offense to have a tight end like that guy that can come up with plays for you all over the field? We just saw the big third down catch. He set him up here in the red zone. I like going back to him, maybe lining him and flexing him outside, getting a one-on-one opportunity for him to use his size advantage.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Trying to surge it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown.
Good on Louisville.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually
They got worse.
Well, I had one extra.
You got a national champion.
Down the field, stringing plays that
Take
look
me
like
out.
other plays together,
And you
getting this
can't
opening
do
drive
anything.
touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
What's going on? I mean, he won 3 national championships. And here we go. Louisville is 4-7. My bear.
So Louisville's offense will try to get
It's
something
growing
started with
back.
their first possession. And greeting them as a linebacking core in the business of disruption, tackling with aggression. Any suggestions on how to work around them?
Yeah, I think you're right. These linebackers are fast, they're physical.
They
My
got
favorite
fast.
part is they don't like people. Like, they are trying to make physical tackles, and it starts with them in this defense against the run, blitzing, against the
I would
pass.
say the
They're all
good
over
news
the
is
Yeah, and I think for this offense, you want to be able
Louisville
to
got
establish the
good
run. I
call.
think the big key for them is going to be working the double teams in the zone game and getting into the second level. You've got to try and cover these linebackers up and get a hat on them. If you don't, they're going to run free, and they're going to destroy your game plan.
Dropping back, it's Prince. Fires to the big fella. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. From the
At least I
44-yard
think he's
line,
good.
the offense snaps it on first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Let's take a look at the big picture for Louisville. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise continuing to get louder and louder. Haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that
That was
change
a
before
hard
next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to
tackle.
field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable.
The Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line.
I don't know what we were doing.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with a 7-0 lead. They'll leave it with the lone back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
We're going to pass
Great
it.
job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it. Get it to your running back and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Flips it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down.
He gets
Still
a
some work
catch.
to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Trying to set up the screen.
Oh, wow. That's a good catch.
He gets it past the 1st down marker, and they really
He's gonna run
set
it.
up that screen and move the sticks.
Hey,
The Wildcats are flying down the field. Looking for an open area to his left. These two first men in 1912 and both have a rich history of stars. Johnny Unitas, Lamar Jackson from Louisville, Bear Bryant, Tim Couch at Kentucky through the years. The rivalry is a great one, fellas.
That's a great list of people to think about in this rivalry. Obviously, it runs deep, and the uniforms are solid, right? Like bright red, blue on the other side, just a nice color clash.
Yeah, visually and optically, you're right. This is a very good-looking rivalry game, but it's also good on the field. There's a lot of talent assembled here today.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
Now, what a great second effort by the receiver there. Catches the football.
What is going on
He's got to get some
with
yards
the
to get that
defense?
1st down. Nice job understanding that, getting to the sticks and getting the 1st down.
Breaks the tackle.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got the 1st down and more. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The Wildcats back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He is going nowhere.
Unfortunately, that was good defense.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
Well, we're going full field, guys.
They've allowed a lot of big plays, but here in the red zone, great job in coverage on that 3rd down. And now the offense is in an interesting situation.
Field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
We wasted a lot of clock just for 3.
Ended with a field goal. The kickoff team out there to send it away. And
Whoa,
he'll
whoa.
just take a knee in this drive
You need
and start at
a
the
new
25.
team.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build and lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Motion from the wide receiver. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And
I don't know what's going on.
now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air, it's Prince. Makes the grab. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun. Give on the inside. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got the back over the middle. All right, guys, let's talk for a minute about Louisville. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a 3-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home, and now he has a chance to go out and live that dream.
He's got it and still on his feet.
Look like Louisville got to fight.
5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. And the Cardinals
How are they
back
going
up in their
inside?
own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. And the heat gets there. And they get him down.
That might be a reason, too.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches, who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Never a doubt.
I mean, we've been trying.
This is now a 7-point game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
We got Georgia.
Georgia has kind of had the upper hand in its rivalry with Georgia Tech, but this one is always spirited. Georgia Tech is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shame that might have been a little closer than Yellow Jackets fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as...
He smashes his way through again.
Man, we can't tackle him.
Good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down.
All right, let's see what we can
just
do.
enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Buys a little time. Hit as he throws. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
And the QB leaves the pocket and he scrambles out and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football with the relentless chase. I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. His job chasing by the defense.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the third down pass is incomplete.
You know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
And the ball comes to rest right there.
11-yard line.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and
Nice.
tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Fires to the wideout. Can't make
Good
it.
defense.
Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Makes the catch. It's Wells. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. On first down from their own 22. Looking to throw, it's Prince. Hauls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
What's
Looking
up?
to throw on first down. They're working that left side. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cardinals with myriad options.
The quarterback is
They go for
evil.
the first down.
I'm curious. See, that's what I'm talking about. He's almost 89. How are you losing so bad? Oh, that's probably why. They only got one good right receiver. Dang it. Okay. Makes sense.
Wants to throw again. Oh, they're after him. Caught at the 25. That is exactly what you want to do with a football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
It's complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, the ground game. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the
Another field goal.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Just drives it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Kentucky sends the offense back out.
Let's see what we can do.
They've got time. They've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm.
Nope.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Let's throw
I
them.
don't mind this coaching staff and their decision to stay aggressive here with the lead at the end of the first half. You've got a quarterback that, in my opinion, has earned the right to throw the ball in these situations, but you've got to be better with your decision-making right there. That's a costly turnover, which now gives your opponent the chance to score some more points here at the end of the half.
The Cardinals racing to the line in the hurry-up. To throw, it's Prince. Bought a little time, lets it go. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Gideon. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Running out of time here in the first half.
I'll tell you what, this is a game.
To put some points on the board before the break. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. He splits the uprights. That brings him to within 1.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. He rifles one deep to the left.
Alright, we
The
can't do
sophomore
it.
making a big play and hauling in that pass. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas,
It's
in
all
a rivalry
guys.
filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Wildcats and Cards. And
The
yes,
being of some
football
passing
is a
would
game
be
of
the
inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the
But-
length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. After the lack of production in the first half, plenty to talk about. Let's see what they can dial up here in the third quarter.
Yeah,
We gotta
I
step
think
up. We can't
especially
lose
as we
alone.
realize what they're doing to us and how can I attack that. But you also tell the guys, low-scoring game, still very much in this. We can still be who we are.
It's a good point. I think on offense, this is not the time to reinvent the wheel. I think you stay true to who you are and what your identity is, and you've got to show confidence in your guys to go out and just execute better here in the second half.
We're definitely gonna lose
From the gun, they'll try the middle.
the
Can't get him to the ground.
SEC championship.
27 after picking
And
up 1. Ball's at
we
the
just
27.
can't
This
win
offense facing
anything
a
right
third
now.
and long. Dropping back, it's Prince. The short hands, it's Wells. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the
Too
field.
aggressive.
We'll see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb
we can.
play, and the defender got caught red-handed. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. To the ground to try to move the chains.
Nice.
That defensive front just flat whips him as they knock him down for a big loss. The Cardinals send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play.
And the punter pulling out his pitching wedge on that. Look at the spin on this ball. It just died as soon as it hit the ground. Beautiful job.
Finds a hole, and he'll pick up 6 out to the 8-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Very nice.
And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll leave it with him. Finds a crease at the 20. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. From the gun, running back gets the give. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Back,
This
Jack.
Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. They'll give it to him again. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stop.
There he goes. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Well, they've already made 1. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. That is no good. And guys, after the miss, the lead is still 1.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss.
Wow, we are
blowing.
blowing.
The last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Back to throw, it's Prince.
That's good, Dave.
Not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
And this is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Completion to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Up he is, high is high.
Gets the back moving. Gonna look downfield again. Quickly to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. And the Cardinals are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak. Picks up the first down.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
They say you can call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. A first down for the offense. Motion from the wideout. They'll try to outflank them with the jet sweep. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Very nice. You're having a big game than before.
One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
And they swarm him under. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to pass. It's Prince. Zings it complete to the right. Made a defender miss. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Gore. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Using the quick game.
Nice.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
Oh, wow. They might be winning.
Is getting a workout. He's
We ain't even done anything
to
today.
again. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. Between the uprights, it's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Throws for the tight end. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his 2nd interception.
I wonder what is happening with our quarterback.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's got an open man.
Here we are.
And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. He makes a catch.
Nice.
Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they've got it at the 30. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bit.
They're the favorite for a reason.
Turning it on.
Oh.
Touchdown, Kentucky. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys.
It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. He goes out of bounds.
And that is a bad throw.
The gamble on the fake does not pay off. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
We finally got a close game with
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the middle. And it slips through
That's
his
good
fingers,
defense.
incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run it from the gun. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. The Cardinals will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field.
Nice.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on.
Again, we cannot pass.
Pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catch is made at the 15. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team.
Good job, ladies. Good effort.
Offense is headed back out on the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
The give out of the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Prince. Makes the grab.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. And the Cardinals are on the move. Caught behind the line. It's Gideon. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Holds it in. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19.
He's having an awesome game, but too bad it's this flat.
But that may change very soon after that long completion by the offense. Really great route, and a nice job of looking that one in. He set his offense up now in the red zone. They're looking to score some
Good job,
points.
Zero.
So now it's 2nd and long. They just keep firing. Makes the grab on the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15.
My guys, 300 yards and no interceptions or touchdowns.
3rd and 6. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got his man across the middle. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a 4th quarter lead. It's complete to the left. Touchdown Cardinals. And with that, they move out front
And at this stage of the game in the fourth quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house.
Roll it down
With that,
3.
his team now has the lead.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He gets a block, and he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Fires to the tight end. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. To the air on 1st down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. On target to the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that
Win,
1st
field
down.
goal rank.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the 1st down, now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Touchdown, Wildcats! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's
No.
now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Finds just enough space across the 25. Let's mark it at
Well, they got to score a touchdown, but they got heavy timeout. This might be the game we lose to Louisville.
Looking downfield, it's Prince. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's Gore. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. Got it in the middle. It's Gore. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Gideon. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes.
That's good defense.
Sack here late in the 4th. Gotta find a completion on this one. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him
I'll
again.
give them a
Timeout
chance.
is called with just a single second left. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. Picked off. Looking for more. And a tremendous way for this defense to finish. The interception as the clock reaches 0. Kentucky had the horses.